What's up guys, welcome back to Railway Empire 2 and in this video, it's not going to be a very long video, we're going to be doing the trophy for All Roads Lead to Rome. I'm sure that's what it's called. It's part of the Bella Italia DLC. So all roads lead to Rome. Only 0.1% players have earned this. It's a whole map of Italy, connects all cities and businesses to Rome. Now, guys, this is not a quick trophy by any means, and my setup is actually quite in depth, because actually what I've been trying to do is all of the trophies that I work, let me just show you again, sorry. I've been working on trying to get North and Central Italy. Florence has a population of 150,000, trying to work on that, and also no espresso, much depresso. But the problem is now I'm at the position where I have taken far too many loans, and actually I'm making a loss, and within a year I'll be 70 million in debt, even though I've got 7 million here. So I'm trying to get this trophy boxed off now. Now the problem is, when you get to this sort of phase, and you've got so much on the map, the game is super slow. So I'm just going to show you very quickly what we've got going on. So pretty much, as you can see here, every city and every single commodity at the minute is connected. So some we run through and some that are just connected to the rail network. So just double check that you've got everything connected, and like I said, mine's really in depth because I was actually trying to do everything, but I'm just at the position where I'm losing far too much. Where's Florence? Because I was working on Florence as well. Florence is actually up to 119,000, and Rome itself is actually something like 286,000. They did really well there. But yeah, I'm just getting to the point where I'm actually losing money now, and I've tried so many different things to make money again. But as you can see, everything is connected. So what we're going to do is connect the final few commodities, and now you'll see how very jumpy it becomes very quickly. Now I don't believe that you actually have to have a train running. You just have to have it connected. So you'll watch, it's fine until you get towards like other tracks. So what you kind of need to do is put a point there, and then just feed it in. It doesn't really matter. And as you can see, look, it's just freezing at this point. So what else have we got to get connected? I've got all these done up here. Don't forget this little dude up here. And just try and feed them all in best you can. And then what I'm going to have to do is start yet another Italian map, and just work on the Florence and the Rome one. I think I've got some ideas about how I'm going to do that. So once I've got that working properly, I'll also make a video on that trophy as well, just to give you see how jumpy it is. It's just constantly like this. So little trick I've learned is put a point close to it, and then highlight kind of where you want it to go, and then you can just attach it there. But it is super jumpy at this sort of stage when you have got so much going on the map. Like I said, I don't think you actually have to have a train running. I think it's just got to be connected to the rail network. And it's so frustrating when it's jumping like this. So we've got a point there. So press circle to cancel, and then see if we can get it connected. much more. Piggies, fruit. It is so unbelievably jumpy. I don't know how to get the frame rates any better if I'm completely honest. I don't know if you have to put your PlayStation into high performance mode or something like that to get this working. But it just feels like it's freezing constantly, like it's not going to kick back into action. And of course you also need to make sure that you are past 1900 for this to work, because after 1900 you then can start making gasoline and stuff like that, and they don't show up on the map until after 1900. So we'll place a point there. No. This is what I'm saying, guys. It's utterly frustrating at this point. To the point where it's kind of game breaking. So yeah, don't worry if it's actually happening to you as well, because it's just utterly frustrating. There's literally I'm pressing buttons here and it's doing nothing. Oh, here we go. Don't know what it's doing now. Right, let's try that track construction again. It's just not liking this at all, guys. It's not playing at all here. Let's see if we can delete the planning. It's just not loading it at all, guys. It's bonkers. This is kind of like the last few I need to do as well, and I can't physically do anything. So the frustration is real at this point. So let's delete this planning. Let's try go in there and see if it's feasible to get this to work. It's blocked by a building. Of course it is. I'm not sure what building it's blocked by, but it's blocked by a building. So let's delete that planning and try again. So what we'll do is we'll go to there. Oh wow, yeah, that soon jumped up, didn't it? Right, let's place that. Right, we've got it, we've got it. Right, so the last two I can see on my map here is these two. So let's get a... Yeah, that's going to be a lovely, lovely train station to connect. And by my calculation, this should be the final track that we have to connect. So we'll get that connected there. There we go. So all roads lead to Rome. That's the whole map of Italy connected. All cities and businesses to Rome. Really, really not an easy trophy, guys, and certainly not very friendly at the end. So just make sure you double check everything, and hopefully you guys can earn that trophy as well. And let me just give you some sort of time scale here. 15 hours with 188 stations. So that should give you some sort of inkling as to how many stations you do need to have connected for this trophy. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Catch me next time. Take care. Bye bye.